Geflugelshreminshits. Geflugelshreminshits.
All on board. What should I do?
Ah, ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
Hallo und willkommen. Ich bin Meister Lehns hier and this is Vlog Dave and you're watching Get Germanized, curious German words for politicians all around the world. We have asked you guys on my social media around Get Germanized to come up with terms, real or made up, in German for politicians around the world. And we haven't really gone through the lists yet, so let's see what you think about politicians.
Oh yeah.
First off, we're gonna start with what you have contributed to my Instagram, Meister Lehns here. First off is Kackstreifen. What does Kackstreifen mean in English?
The poop stripe?
Yeah, like a, poop stripe, basically.
You know, you could apply that to certain politicians, like from a certain spectrum politically.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I think shit stain is basically the English translation of that. So, yeah, someone doesn't like politicians.
Next one is Quatschschweine.
Quatschschweine means talkative pigs, basically, I think, something like that.
It can mean
or
that.
Gossip pigs or something. Or...
Right. It's das Quatschen.
Yeah,
that
Quatschen.
would be, or just Quatschen, the verb.
Or nonsense, der Quatsch.
Right. It can be ambiguous, so you can mean it in two different ways, which I think is cool. And I mean, Schweine is insulting, of course. So you should not really use that if you really find a proper...
I mean, if they don't like politicians.
Well, then, it works.
Then it works. I think I see where this is going, in which direction. Let's move on with the next one. The next one is Geldunterdemtischmenschen. What does that mean?
Well, that is quite long.
Yeah, Geldunterdemtischmenschen.
Is that one like a compound word?
Yeah, because I told people to come up with their own words as well.
Ah, okay.
Not only real German words.
Honestly, I think in the German language you could actually come up with that term because we love compound words. Like
Indeed.
Merging words together that still have a meaning. But in this case, you know, I mean, it's highly creative, which I like.
What does it mean?
Money under the table human beings.
Or people.
Or just people.
So money under the table people. All right, next up.
Next up is fluoreszierendes Weiß.
Fluorescent white? Like bright white? Something like that?
Are you sure that's related to the question?
I am not sure. Maybe you know more about that. Next one that is definitely related to that one is Lügner, which is an actual German word.
Yeah, and believe it or not, Germans actually, like some Germans actually use that for politicians.
Yeah, many people do, not only Germans, I'm pretty sure.
Only Germans. Only Germans.
Which means liar.
Because you'd probably say Lügner if you were to use that. But then again,
maybe they know how to say the umlauts, Dave.
Yeah.
Maybe they know.
Yeah.
Maybe. But maybe.
Right.
Okay, maybe, yeah. Next one is...
dumm.
And dumm means stupid. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. We got vermasselt here as well. What does vermasselt mean? Maybe to ruin something, to not achieve something, to fail.
You had good intentions, you tried to, to fail, basically.
Basically. So
although
failing. Yeah, the direction is definitely clear that we're going with today. Groß Scheiße. Someone said, it should be große Scheiße, but I said come up with your own words as well. But that means...
well, big shit.
Basically big shit. This one is pretty interesting. Kartoffelauflauf.
I think I like that best, because it's yummy.
Yeah, but I mean...
I've never tasted shit, so I can't really tell for sure, but...
But why shit in... Why do you put shit in your Kartoffelauflauf?
That is a highly philosophical question I don't want to answer right now.
Okay. But I think I know what this person actually wanted to say. But I think... Can you come up with the meaning that they wanted to translate?
No, but I could see like a relation to Germans being potatoes, maybe?
No, I think because Kartoffelauflauf would mean gratin. But I think they wanted to say crétin. Crétin. They wanted to call politicians crétins. Is a French word. Crétin means a stupid person, used as a general term of abuse. Or from medicine, a person who is physically deformed and has learning difficulties because of congenital thyroid deficiency. Okay, that's not what they meant.
Please explain and elaborate.
Crétin, I think they meant the stupid person. But there's also a word, in German at least, gratin, which means Kartoffelauflauf or Auflauf.
Which again
Gratin.
is quite delicious.
Is delicious. And in English, a gratin would be... Oh, it's an English word as well, actually. So you know what that is.
Or, as some Germans would say, gratin.
Gratin.
Gratin. Lecker gratin.
A casserole is what we mean. So my assumption here is that that person wanted to say crétin, but said gratin, and that's because Kartoffelauflauf is similar to the casserole, I guess. Good attempt. The next one is F. Otzen. Or Otzen. That means cunts. Can we say this without the video being demonetized? I'm not sure. It's on the edge. Maybe I'll
of glory.
Cut it out of the video. We'll see. What's this one here? You might know this one, the next one.
Well, Scheister.
Scheister. I think that's an actual English word, actually.
Really?
Yeah, something like shithead, I think.
I mean, to me, it looks like a merged term of sorts, like of die Scheiße, the shit, and der Meister.
The master.
The master. So it would be Scheister in English.
Scheister. Do you know what that sounds like to me? Like it comes from Yiddish? Scheister. Scheister.
Oh yeah.
That Scheister.
Yeah.
Maybe, I'm not sure actually. Someone who is a cheat, often in legal terms. When he doubled his legal fees, I realized what a Scheister that lawyer really was. And yeah, they say politicians are also Scheister.
Okay, I guess good to know.
Good to know.
The next one is something we all can relate to in a way. Schwanz.
Yeah, like a dog's tail, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's what we mean. Schwanz is another colloquial word for a penis.
Yeah.
The penis, so they call them probably a sea-ock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A sea-ock.
A cocktail.
Yeah.
Schwanz.
I like... Okay, wait. Cocktails, I wanted to say, but that sounds just as wrong. It sounds just as wrong. Okay, let's move on from this one. Hässlich. What does that mean?
Well, that would be an adjective which, well, actually means ugly.
Indeed.
And it contains an umlaut as well.
Yeah, the hässlich, ugly. Well, not necessarily only on the outside, right? It can be hässlich on the inside too.
Ooh. It's getting deep right now. Very. Oh, well, coming back to Schwanz, maybe. No. Did I really mention that?
Maybe. The last one from Instagram is schmutzige Männer.
But what about the women?
Yeah,
because schmutzige Männer means
dirty men. It could also be schmutzige Frauen, dirty women. But yeah, that's all the creativeness from Instagram so far. Mostly insults, apparently.
Well, thanks for enriching my day, Instagram peeps.
Yeah. Now let's move on to the community tab on YouTube. That's actually a fun feature where my community can talk to each other and to me.
Oh, to you as well.
Yeah, to me as well. Unbelievable.
But do they want to do that?
Nope, not always.
Yes, so. The next one might be my personal favorite, which is Backpfeifengesicht.
That's a good one.
Which is a really cool German term on its own, and you can very well use it for politicians, I guess.
You can.
Because, you know, sometimes they just don't know what they're doing, and yeah, that really applies.
Backpfeife is like a slap in the face, basically.
It's the bake whistle, translated literally.
That bake whistle face or Backpfeife is a slap, so slap face, a face in need of slapping, basically.
Oh yeah.
But I like the baking version too. This one is, I think, a made-up word. Geflugelshreminshits. Geflugelshreminshits.
I mean, the first part of that reminds of das Geflügel.
The poultry, chicken.
Geflugel. But the rest, I don't know.
Schreminshits. Geflugelshreminshits. Something with shit. So poultry shits. It says a lot that not a single one of these is a positive adjective, says someone.
It is actually true.
This one here I don't understand. Sprechenscheibessen. Speak shit eating?
Oh, it's maybe like the order of things they do on a daily basis? Like speaking, eating and shitting. That's all they do, so to speak.
But no, they speak, shit, and eat.
But don't you have to eat something before you can shit?
Yeah, but maybe they've eaten something the last day and they got processed already. Oh my god, the niveau, the level of conversation we've reached already.
It is fabulous.
Torschlusspanik is another good one, and I like the gif that goes along with it. A British man flying on a rope.
Yeah.
With 2 British flags in their hand.
Yeah, next to a Ferris wheel.
Next to a Ferris wheel, and then stopping and just hanging there.
I think that's Boris Johnson, actually.
Oh,
MP.
really?
Yeah.
Did he do that?
The Prime Minister.
Torschlusspanik means to be... What does it mean, Dave? Explain it. It's difficult to explain.
Yeah, it really is.
Torschluss means the gate closing, basically, and panik is panic. So you're scared that the gate will close before you can get there. Something like that,
so
I think.
You want to do something, but you can't get there early enough, or you are not able to do something out of different reasons, I guess. And you really panic because, you know, it might be too late at some point.
You might be too late. You might be over already. Yeah, very, very interesting choice here. Opportunisten.
Oh. Yeah, that's actually a real German term, not a made-up one.
I mean, Torschlusspanik isn't either.
No, it isn't either. True. But that really applies to many politicians, I think. The opportunists.
You know what that means. Well, I like das Rathaus. The Rathaus sounds like rat house in English. Rathaus, ich meine Rathaus is town hall in English. The town hall. And we call it das Rathaus, which sounds like rat house, where all the rats live.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The Rathaus.
I love it.
Das Rattenhaus.
Ah, yeah, Scheister again. There we go. Arschgeigen is a good one.
Arschgeigen, yeah. That's a really, really cool and creative German term as well, which means the ass fiddles, the ass violins.
I love ass violins.
Oh yeah, love me some ass violins. Scheiße, Schweine fressen und tiefen Scheiß. Ich scheißig Scheiße.
What? Basically, shit, pig eater, and deep shitty shit. And deep shitty shit. Okay. Yeah. Doppelzüngig. Hinterlistig.
Oh yeah.
Doppelzüngig is like a double tongue. They have, like, they say one thing and mean the other, basically.
Yeah, there is a specific term for that in English, but I can't come up with it right now.
Me neither.
Shit.
Two-faced?
Harvey Two-Faced.
Yeah, but a two-faced, like,
yeah,
saying one thing meaning another.
You're living a double life, so to speak. You're saying one thing, but you mean something else.
What I just said.
Yeah, but only in more beautiful words.
Right. Hinterlistig is another one. What does that mean?
Hinterlistig.
Where are your beautiful words now, Dave? Where are they?
I mean, that's way too beautiful to be translated, I think.
Hinterlistig. If you are full of subterfuge, they don't trust the politicians, apparently.
By the way, there's a connection, and well, it comes full circle in a way to a term that we've approach that we've talked about before a couple of seconds ago, which was die Fotze, because there is a German term that means hinterfotzig.
Which also means this.
Yeah, highly colloquial, so be careful with that.
Oh, the next one is a good German word, gerne groß. You don't know what that means?
Yeah, someone who...
Sure.
Who thinks of themselves as being more relevant or important as they really are. Gerne groß would be translated to... If
someone is self-important.
Yeah.
Gerne groß, like the literal translation is they like to be tall or big or something like that. Ich bin gerne groß. I like being tall. Basically. Yeah, du und deine Cappy, you and your cap. I think that's enough for this video, but you can see what most people in the community seem to think about politicians. Very funny. Thank you for your contributions.
Yeah. I totally agree. That was a creative and highly interesting and very, well...
enlightening video. Talking about beautiful words.
Definitely.
Anyway, thank you, Dave, for joining me for
thanks
this.
For having me.
Check out Dave's channel, Vlog Dave and Dave Durden TV on YouTube, if you want. I'm going to link them in the video description. Check also my social media, as you could see, Instagram and all of that in the video description as well. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Consider becoming a patron on patreon.com/getgermanized or channel member here on YouTube by clicking the join button next to the subscription button. And apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.